folks, this is Jared at Fluty Homestead, and today we're going to try to extract some honey. I've got a super of honey I took off one of my hives, and we're going to be trying to use this extractor my friend Jim O'Brien gave me, and it looks like it's about 100 years old, but it cleaned up really good. And we got some nice capped frames here, and these frames, it had the plastic wax in their foundation. I never used them. And I have a few that has a few places that wasn't full all the way. So we're going to do the best we can with it. But it looks really good. So we're going to try to use the extractor instead of having to squeeze it out. Alright, this here all should be ready to go to extract. And you see it's almost all capped. And you're only supposed to extract honey when at least 80% of a frame is capped. And these are more than enough. So I'm going to try to take, I don't have a heated knife or anything. You can buy a heated knife that'll peel this right off. So I'm just going to try to take my good butcher knife and cut the caps off into this pan. And I have a piece of cheesecloth there just so I can lift them up. And then I'm going to put 2 at a time in the extractor and try to sling it out. A little bit of wild comb right here. They built between 2 frames. That's why they're kind of stuck together. I'll drip some right there. See how they built that sideways? Maybe something to do with this plastic comb too. I've never tried it. Hopefully it'll still extract okay. I'm going to cut this. Cut it off level with that frame naked. And really, when I put this one back on the hive, I will probably cut this out completely so they can start fresh on that and maybe straighten it up. Because that's why we do hives like this, so we can have everything kind of uniform as we can. We'll get another one. honey in some jars now. And I don't have one of the honey buckets with the spout on it, so we've got it in this cooker. And we ran it through a cheesecloth when it came out of the extractor. But I was going to show you another way you can filter it too. You can take a little piece of cheesecloth and put it in one of these cannon funnels, and then take another cannon funnel and push down in it, and it'll hold your cheesecloth nice and tight, and it does a really good job. Okay, here's our final product. We got about a gallon of honey here, and the extractor done really good. It done 2 frames at a time, and we would spin it, and then we would flip the frames over, spin it some more, and it done a really good job. And as you see in the video, we filtered it 2 times. And the jar you see in the front, that is the jar. If you watch my last video when I showed an update about the swarm I caught, I took some capped honey and some that wasn't capped off the top of the frames, and I brought it home and I squeezed it out, and you can see how light it is compared to this. And this was later in the spring honey. That's probably when the autumn olives was blooming and some other stuff, and it makes a lot lighter honey. Some of this could have been even from last year, and could have some of the late season summer honey that's a little darker. Poplar's a dark honey, but some of it was from this spring as well. But I didn't rob those bees last year because I wanted to leave them plenty. So anyway, we got about a gallon. Could have got more if we had about 3, maybe 4 frames that wasn't fully capped, so we didn't fool with them. So we got a gallon out of about 6 frames. So that's pretty good, and we'll enjoy this winter, and we'll be sharing some of it with our friends. So as usual, appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Have a blessed day.